I don't believe in maybe man being the head. That's to me also. Anybody listening, that's to me. If I have, I have. If I don't have, I'm not going to kill myself because I want to put that title that I'm the head.
I don't fancy the idea of marriage. He does, but I don't.
If she wants to move on, that's her business. And to me, I've spent some quality time with her, and that's more important to me than maybe she says, or maybe people say, she has wasted my time. No.
When I get married, I don't think, even though I'm not willing to get pregnant, if somebody can do it for me and I'll pay, fine.
I'm the man, so maybe I should bring more. Or she is the woman, or maybe her work is better, or my work is better. So, no. Whatever you have, just put it on the table.
It was more about sex, right? I wasn't ready to have sex. He was ready to have sex. And you know, I will allow
So today we have two different guests with us. It doesn't happen that we come away with two guests. Usually we are three and then we have we have a guest. But today we have a couple with us and then we are going to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves to us.
Okay, my name is Diana and I live with my partner, Andrew. I'm a study abroad consultant. We help students apply to schools in the US, Canada, Europe, Asia, wherever you want to go. Yeah,
Andrew. Yes, she has already mentioned your name, so do the rest for us.
My name is Andrew. People call me Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah, and that name is only for my friends. So.
Okay. So I can't call you Rambo.
It depends.
How did you meet him?
Now, how did we meet currently, or how did we meet back then?
However it happened.
Yeah, I can't remember
this story.
Okay.
Let him tell it.
This story, I don't want to talk about it now, but long story.
Okay.
You
don't want him to tell him.
So apparently he saw me when I was in JHS.
Okay, if it's my story, let me talk.
Okay.
I think that was 2008, yeah, when I first saw her. Actually, I was going to propose to a lady, which my best friend then introduced to me. That she saw a lady that he thinks she's beautiful, so I should.
Wait, how old were you then?
Do I even know? I was very young. Just S1, yeah, just S1. So
okay.
Just S1.
Let me have a street boy, yeah. So I spoiled it. So I was like, okay, who's the girl? And she mentioned it. I was like, I don't know. He said, where she go? So we went there. We were waiting on them to come out from their class. They have a particular place that they've been playing and paying. So we were there waiting for them, and the girl came. They were playing and paying. She was like, that's the girl. I was like, that girl, I don't really like her. So within some few minutes, and I saw her coming. I was like, Charlie, who is that guy? He said, I don't know her. Is that my friend's senior sister? I was like, but seriously, I've never met her before. And it's like, let's forget about that girl. I think this girl is for me. And she was like, oh no, maybe she's too small. And I was like, but that's at that time I was also small. So. And I said, oh, not only I want her to be my girlfriend, but I think she might be my wife in the future. Like that was what I said.
Wow.
I think she might be my wife, so let me rather go for her. And he said, okay, then after class, we should go and meet. So that was when everything started. I started chasing her, I think for 4 years, right? Yeah.
4 years.
We went to SS1 before she accepted my proposal.
Wow.
Yeah,
so you guys were friends till then?
No.
We were not friends.
We were not friends.
You know, he usually comes around.
Actually, I've been around her house before, but I've never met her. I was friends with his big brother.
Okay.
His big brother liked to dance, and so I was also learning how to dance at that time. And their brother was there, on top, so I was learning from him.
Okay. Oh, so is that why you were a dancer because of your brother?
Yeah, my brother used to
Oh,
be
yeah,
a very
he was-
popular dancer. I don't know.
He was a good dancer.
Okay.
So like we were not friends.
We're not friends, so, but because he chased me for so long. Do you know how he did it? He sent a note. It was a small paper that.
Do you love me?
No. He said, I want you to be my girlfriend. Yes or no?
Yeah, something like
Just like
Yes
that.
or no? Just
No,
like
he didn't
that.
come to you to talk to you.
No, he gave it to a mutual friend of ours who was my classmate. We were on the same land, but the schools were just separated. So they come to our extra classes, so we meet occasionally. I saw the notes and I was like, back then, peer pressure. I had to go back to my class, tell my friends, look at what the guy sent me.
Fine boy.
Fine boy. That time we were just insulting him left, right, center. And I was like, so what do you guys want me to do? They said, no, don't accept him. If you accept him, you think you are cheap. Things like that.
Yeah.
So I kept the notes until I was scared that my brother would see it, and I gave it to a friend. She also took it home, brought it back the next day, and no, her father might see it and think, boy.
Nobody thought to throw it away.
I don't know how the note got missing. So that's how it happened. I didn't agree to him, but he'll come by when I'm going to help my mom sell. My mom used to sell porridge. So when I'm going in the evening, packing my things, he'll come, pass by as if it's not because of me he's coming. He won't say anything, he will go.
I mean, strategy.
So, over years, I come to expect him to pass by.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll be waiting. The day that he doesn't pass by, oh God, that will be the bad.
So even though you were not willing to accept him, you were.
Yeah,
he
tough
just
time.
I
wanted
was
to
still
pass by.
expecting him. It became like a sort of habit until we got to SHS. I think SHS 1, 2.
Yeah, 1.
When I agreed to be his girlfriend, and we took it from there. But it didn't really last that long. I think it was just for 2 years
2
or
years,
so.
So the 2 years, what happened that you broke up?
It was more about sex, right? I wasn't ready to have sex. He was ready to have sex. And I will allow the foreplay, and then when it's about to get to the main part, then I'll just
He will give me red card. Say, hey.
Then
My boys day back, they wait
They wait for
reply.
feedback. Charlie, how it happened? Then you go and tell them, so Charlie, didn't allow me.
yeah.
Oh, wow. And then you broke up.
We broke
So how did you come back again?
It be me now. Still
Okay.
chasing.
Even since then, he used to send me happy birthday message. Even if my family forgets, my friends forget, he never forgets. He used to annoy me. Over 7 years, so he kept sending me happy birthday messages every year. And so, I don't know, we met back. I came to Ho to go and meet somebody. And apparently, he also came there. And they were just coming to see my mom. Even though we're not together, he comes to Ho to visit my mom, greet her every time. It was a coincidence. Instead of my mom, they met me. And we realized that both of us came to town at the same time. So we decided to meet in the evening. And we met. Then I think, he was still pushing his agenda, and I was still trying to draw back. I came back to Accra. He told me he was going to call, but for days he didn't call. And I was worried until one day I was in class and his friend called us, oh, this is what happened. That's how come he couldn't call you. So when he got back, he was traumatized. He wanted to come to my end. And I allowed him to come. He came to spend a few days, went back, came. That's how come, things happened.
One time he came and didn't leave again.
Well, no, we didn't start living together. Then he was living somewhere else and I was living somewhere else. So he will come over to my place during the weekend because I was going to school.
Okay.
Then I'll go to his place. We're doing the thing like that.
Okay.
I think we started living together like 3 years or 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we are living together. So why are you not married?
Yeah, I mean.
Why are we not married?
He will tell you that I said I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Or I wasn't ready.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be ready next year. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just not ready. I just feel like I don't have what it takes to go into marriage right now. It's a huge commitment.
You're practically living.
Yeah,
That commitment.
I know, but I'm talking more in terms of savings. Something to fall back on. As my age, when I get married, I don't think, even though I'm not willing to get pregnant, if somebody can do it for me and I'll pay, fine. But if I have to get pregnant, I don't think I'll wait. I want to wait. And as of now, bringing a child in,
So basically, it's because of childbirth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and maybe finances. Childbirth comes with finances. So hopefully from next year.
So the question now is, you can still be married and then put all these things aside until you are ready.
Yeah.
Right? So why don't you take the bull by the horn and commit? Because what you are doing, even some married couples are not even doing it.
Yeah.
They are not living together. They are married. They've spent money to go to wherever they wear gown and all those kind of. They have done it, but they are not living together because situations might not even allow them to. But you are. So what? Like everything that you said, then what is the stumbling block now? Or is just the idea of marriage that you two don't fancy?
I don't fancy the idea of marriage. He does, but I don't. And still is the finances. I always say that even if I'm going to get married, it has to be something different, something small, nothing extravagant. But doesn't mean I don't want it to be luxurious, And right now we don't have the cash for that. So if I have to do it, it has to be what I want.
Yeah, Andy. Okay. And then doesn't it worry you that the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, you've proposed, let's get married, and then she's pushing it aside? It doesn't worry you?
See, actually, this married thing, I'm somebody that I don't really believe in this. Maybe the society saying that or this, that. No. The person I want to be with is not ready. So why do I have to force it?
Okay.
Maybe she's having her own reasons why she doesn't want to get. She's not saying she's not going to get married. She said she is not ready. I can wait.
Okay, so the problem with the waiting is that, now you don't know the real intentions of people. Mm-hmm. We work on stories all the time. We had a situation where the lady was saying, I'm not ready, let's wait. By the time the guy realized the lady has gotten married to another person, you get it? So that one is also there. Then you might have wasted all these years waiting for something that is not going to happen. Doesn't it come to mind, or doesn't it worry you?
One thing about me, wasting time. I don't think I waste my time. If she wants to move on, that's her business. And to me, I'll spend some quality time with her, and that's more important to me than maybe she's saying, or maybe people saying, she has wasted my time. I don't regret anything that I do. So maybe today, if you are here, maybe I've heard say maybe she's going to get married. I'll be shocked, surprised, but you no go reach me. I be street boy.
No go reach your heart.
I passed inside before. No go reach me.
So your heart wouldn't be troubled. You wouldn't go through the phase of broken heart and all that.
Maybe someone that you've loved and chased for all these years.
I love this girl to the extent that if I know where she's going, it's better or good, it no go worry me. But if maybe I've said, boy, wait there, is she going to help? But that one be in choice. Okay. But it go worry me, but I just want her to be happy. Okay. If that's what she wants, maybe.
So regardless of where the happiness is coming from,
And one thing I want to talk be say, if you come take come, you see the way you go on and come, I will come back for my tea. So it's better not to even come close.
Okay. Because in the end, you are going to win. Is that what you're saying?
I don't. If she want to move on right now, I'm okay with it.
Basically, you know that what is yours is yours. Anyone can take it from you.
How many years? I've known her since, I think, 16 years now.
Okay.
Since 2008. Yeah, 16 years now. We are into 2024. I've known her for 16 years now. And I know her. I know her.
Okay.
If he come marry, but I go if he come take back.
Oh, okay. So are your parents aware that you two are living together?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they haven't make any reservation as to why you people should live together? Haven't they expressed any concern about you two living together whilst you are not married?
No, for my mom, she even thinks it's the best because, I mean, to people in my inner circle, they understand that in this instance, I'm benefiting more, you know. My brother, I'm pretty sure he doesn't like the idea. Okay. But since I've not come out to expressly tell him that I'm living with him,
okay,
so it's not a conversation we've had, but I've heard talks of it between my sister-in-law, and my mom. And
who's your sister-in-law?
My brother's.
Okay.
Yeah. So I understand that whatever she's saying is probably what my brother feels. So he probably doesn't like it. But I mean, he is also.
If he should tell you that he doesn't like it and that Andrew should move out, are you going to listen to him?
So if he doesn't like it, then he should give him money to go and rent. So instead of Andrew moving out now, I'll be the one to move out.
And you
because it's not Andrew's choice to move out. It's not a decision we took together.
Okay.
So
if he should give you the money to rent, you do what he says and you move out.
Yes, I'll move out.
Even though living with him, you feel like you benefit more. You give up that comfort.
Yes.
Because your brother doesn't approve.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do it for him because, my brother, you know how he and we are. He's done a whole lot for me. Not to say that Andrew has not done a whole lot for me, but he's my brother. If he gives me the money to move out to a better place, but Andrew will be where we are, it's fine with me. But our relationship is not going to break up over that. We've had the long distance thing, and it worked out fine. It's just that currently this is what is working out for us.
Yeah. So Andy, how about your family?
Oh yeah, everybody is cool.
Your mom is cool. Your dad is cool.
Only mom.
Only mom and my big sis.
Your big sis.
Yeah.
They approve of it.
Even if they don't have anything to say.
Now I want to know whether they've expressly.
Oh yeah. Oh, but we like even when was that 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Yeah, we went to visit them yesterday with my mom and my big sis.
Okay,
So,
they are cool. Okay, so living together as people who are not married. Me, for instance, when it comes to marriage, is the formalities about it that makes it marriage, and then we are also giving this one a name as cohabiting. Then, at the end of the day, living together whilst you are not married, what are the challenges? Like, what problems do you face?
Problems. Normal. The problem there, whether you are married or you are not married, even boyfriend, girlfriend, long distance, short distance, there is problem everywhere. But you just have to know how to deal with the problems.
Wait, so you've never had an experience where, so I'm not married and I've not lived with anyone before, but I have friends who are married, and most of the times you talk to them and they say things like, oh, I miss all those days I was single, I wish I was single again, I wish I wasn't living with a man, and it's so much work and all that. You people, though you are not married and living together, you've never had a moment where you are like, I wish I was living alone and I wasn't living with anybody?
We've had moments where we are like, I want to go away for a few days.
As in separately or together?
No, separate. I want to go away for a few days. I want to go home. And we are not expressly saying we don't want to be together, but there are days or times that you just need space. And living together, especially in, let's say, a single room self-contained, there's not much privacy. There are days I used to say that, God, there's no privacy in this room. Like, why can't you pretend you didn't see me doing this? Things like that. And he's also had days he tells me that he just wants to go away for a few days. It's not as if I don't miss my single life, okay? What was I even doing that I will miss?
Yeah, I was going to ask that what were you doing differently living alone that you can't do now that you are living with a partner?
Everything I used to do when I was living alone, I can do now.
Really?
It's not overwhelming.
Walking around your apartment naked.
I'm always walking around our apartment naked.
Cooking naked in the
If
kitchen.
you come
we are
to
always
visit us and we are dressed, it's because you are coming. You are really worrying us by coming. Yes, because I mean, it's. I usually say that it's the person you are with, and whatever the situation is like, we don't usually wear clothes in the room.
So what happens to mystery then? Because I hear in relationships you need to preserve some mystery.
I think people just make up some rules to, back people into some tight corners. Maybe there's a man out there who wants mystery in his relationship. I'm not the kind of woman for him.
Okay.
My own doesn't want mystery. The more he's seeing is the more he's wanting.
So even if, like, it's not like I've seen you.
It's not like, sometimes you even wonder, I'm like, it's been 4 years, not 4 years that we are living together, but it's been 4 years in this relationship. And it's like every day feels like a new day. Okay. It feels like he's just meeting you for the first time.
Wow.
So I just feel like go for the person that works for you.
Yeah.
Right.
That mystery thing, it doesn't even make. Honestly, I'm a man. A lot of people also say that if you're a woman and then you don't dress up and then your husband is going to get tired of you and all that. I don't see where the tiredness is going to come from. I've lived with my wife for over 10 years. Let me put it that way. I look at her like whatever she can. She will go naked. She sleeps naked sometimes. Anytime she wears something to sleep, then it means we are fighting. Or or it's creating a barrier between your kind of whatever it is. But apart from that, she can be naked wherever, and it doesn't worry me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't make her less of a woman, or doesn't take. I don't. Where is the mystery? Like you cover it, and then there will be mystery.
I think when you love somebody, like you just have to be real.
Exactly.
No,
be
so
yourself.
You don't want to keep a part of yourself for yourself.
Why do you have to keep your part or something like that?
You
are keeping it for who?
For me, this is me. This is something I share.
So which part would you keep for yourself?
For yourself,
which part?
Cooking in the kitchen naked. I don't think I want a partner to see me doing that.
But you can be naked in the.
You feel like I'm cooking your food naked. I don't know.
I don't know you say,
it's fine if you're cooking naked.
Yeah.
A sexy butt like that.
With like something unsanitary or something. I don't know.
No. How can?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the person you're working with.
Exactly. Because
so I just have to go for who you want.
Okay. But do you feel the need to always look good because you are always in the same room? Like you wake up early and then you try and polish up your face.
I don't polish up anything.
Just be yourself.
I just wear what I usually.
So even if you're in the house, you don't feel the need to wear certain clothes.
I'm always wearing sexy clothes. Way too sexy for people to see.
Even when you were alone.
Even if I'm alone, even if he's there. Okay. I don't do it because he's there. Yeah, there are days you want to go extra. Or there are days he may want you to wear this. Occasionally we do that. But, when
my wife dresses, I don't even look at her.
She just come. Good thing to be saying.
She will come and say, "Am I looking good?" And I'm like, "You always look good. I've never seen you not looking good." But I will look at her when she's naked, and she knows. I'd rather look at because I don't know what I'm looking for, but for some reason, I will try to look for something that.
You've seen her naked, like you said, so many years, but every time she's naked, there's something to look at.
There's something to look at. There's always something to look at.
You are walking by this, smack your ass.
Woman be woman.
I always say that men are ugly because I don't. If I see somebody, but as for a woman, there's always something to see. Something to see about her. So. Like she said, there are men maybe who don't like that. I don't know how they were raised not to like a woman being naked all the time. But there are also us. No matter what, if you dress, I will even look at you. The only time I will look at you is when you are naked.
Like this one, I think it's more of a woman thing. Like, everybody has flaws. Mm-hmm. And you can see all your flaws when you are naked.
Who can see?
You yourself can see, like, I wish this wasn't like this, something like that. Do you have that in your head? And when he's looking at you, do you feel like he will see the flaws, so you
Yeah.
need to cover up.
I don't need to cover up. I feel like he will see the flaws. You can even ask him. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, babe, look at this. I wish this was like this or this. You know, I'm always trying to say I wish. It's the same way if, for instance, I'm ovulating and my body changes, especially my, upper body. I'll be like, oh, look at my breasts. They are big. I didn't know they are full. Things like that. And he will even tell me it's because you are ovulating.
Okay.
He knows my cycle more than me. The things I feel insecure about, I talk about it. I don't like the way this is. I don't like the way this is. I wish my nose were like this. That's why I've been holding it like this. There are things.
Which means you don't try to pretend your flaws don't exist, because you don't.
He has
Mine is
eyes.
that once you mention it, now his attention will go there,
For
and
10
that's all
years,
he
you
will
are
look
living,
at.
we are
He
living
has
with
already
somebody
seen
every
them.
day. And that flaw, you think the person hasn't seen
Seen
it.
Well, the person hasn't said anything about it, so you're
So
hoping
here
they
it
haven't
might
seen
not
it.
even be a
It doesn't
flaw.
even be important. If sometimes it
Yeah.
won't even be important.
It won't be important to them. It'll be like, there's nothing wrong with this.
Uh-huh. You have a scar. Who doesn't have a scar?
See, like when you don't believe in yourself as a lady, no man will take you serious.
Okay.
Just know what you have
Okay.
and go for who you think deserves it. That's all.
So
You only hide yourself from maybe somebody that you think you don't deserve or doesn't deserve you. But if you know this is for me, just go for it.
Okay.
are you Christians?
Oh no, for me, I'm not a Christian.
Are you a
I
Christian?
am still a Christian.
You have
Are
a
you
pastor.
I am definitely
You have a spiritual father.
no, I don't.
You have a pastor.
No.
Is there a church that your name is in it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't
Your
go
church-
again because it's back home.
Is back. Your name is there. Do you pay
Yeah.
tithe?
No.
If they are counting their members, will they count you?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm asking all these questions because if you come from that background, then a lot of questions are going to be asked from your friends, your peers in the church, and from the elders in the church, and definitely they are not going to allow these things to happen.
But
That
now
is
they would have been putting pressure on them to get married.
Yeah, but that is the thing. It's for us, no external pressure is going to pressure us into doing anything. You can say it, okay, last, I'll just stop coming to the church. If I feel like it's too much, I'm not ready. There's nothing you can do about
so
it.
you rather leave the church than leave what they are saying is
Yes.
wrong.
If it's working for me, why would I change it? Because it doesn't fit what you think is right.
What the Bible says is right. It's not what they think.
Right. What does the Bible say?
I don't even know.
Yeah, because
I don't even know.
I go to church occasionally now,
Okay.
but my name is not there because to me, I've not fully accepted any church yet as my church.
Okay.
And even if we plan to get married, we are both not sure we want to. He doesn't want a church marriage or like hold it in a church. I mean, a pastor can come and bless it to please our parents because, of course, they are still Christians. Well, I'm a Christian, please. But the thing is, there's no pressure. No external pressure is going to force us to do what the Bible says. Because I don't know if the Bible says that a man must leave his parents and cleave to his partner to become one. He has already left his parents.
So can I
I've
ask
left
a
my parents.
question? Who is a Christian?
I don't even know. So if the definition of Christian is somebody who goes
That
to church and follows the
believes in
principles, believes in Christ and follow the principles of Christ. That is what they will
But we
say.
do all that.
You do all that,
Yeah.
but this is not what's qualified. I mean, it could be. I'm not judging. It's a question that I'm asking so that I'll be in the picture. The question is coming out of surprise because if you had told me that you had a church and then the church approves of your situation, then maybe I would have asked a lot of questions. But if you are saying you are not, then so the question then is, you see yourself getting married, and then the idea is that what will be the difference between the marriage and what you are experiencing now, if it should happen?
Hopefully, I hope there's not going to be any difference. I mean, aside from me having a ring now and having a paper to show that I'm married, If it's different, then it should be better than this.
Okay.
Okay.
But if it's going to be worse, then what's the point?
Okay.
Yeah. For me, what I see is it's just going to be this, but with some sort of legalization to it and societal approval of sorts to it. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
You too.
Oh, same.
Okay.
We are like as we said, like we communicate together. So whatever she's saying, we've talked about all of that. So
Okay. So how do you manage your finances? Let me come to, because before I got married, they advised me that, okay, talk about your finances, how you are going to manage it, and however we manage it, there is some sort of legality to it. For instance, if we have a joint account, it's Mr. and Mrs. If you have joint account, it's going to be what? Whatever it is.
It's allowed.
It's allowed. Yeah, it's allowed to have
only
it.
our names.
But I have, if in case of divorce, I have some sort of legal backing. She also have, but in your situation, you have to deal with it the way you want to deal with it.
Yeah.
That doesn't worry you in any way when it comes to dealing with your finances.
But I know people too that like they are married, but they have like they do
Separate
things
accounts.
separately, like
Okay.
they are boyfriend girlfriends.
Okay.
And to me, I'm not even sure. Maybe when we get married, I'll be like, okay, I'm the man, so I should bring more. Or everything we do is 50-50.
Yeah.
The 50-50, okay, the 50-50.
And even
So
and
if you
and
earn
it's
more,
not
you
even
bring
50-50. It's like when I have, we go together.
Okay.
When she has, we go together.
Okay.
So it's not like, okay, I should bring more, or she should bring less, or she should bring more, I should bring no.
So
what we
I
have,
think I should basically, you are not doing 50-50. Basically, you are doing 100-100.
Yeah, if there's something
You are
like
all
that.
giving your 100%.
Yeah.
She's also giving her 100%.
So whatever you have is on the table.
Actually, there
Whatever
shouldn't
you
really be a numerical value to it. It's just what I have.
I have
what you
10,000.
have.
She has 10,000.
We put
It's
You
it
have
together.
20,000.
So we have 20,000.
Okay.
So right now, like it's not going to be like I'm the man, so maybe I should bring more, or she is the woman, or maybe her work is better, or my work is better. So no. Whatever you have, just put it on the table. Maybe if you want to hide some more, that one is allowed. So Charlie, it's all about communications.
Okay. So that's it. Because when we look at the function of relationship or function of marriage, there are roles that everybody is supposed to play in their marriage. There are expected roles. The couple can decide not to, if it works for them. But there are expected rules that this person is supposed to do this and this person is supposed to do that. As a man, the onus is on you to provide. That is per the society's or whatever the rule is from the society angle. You are supposed to provide, and you are sitting here proudly saying that he should bring his, and you bring yours. That does it work? How does it work for you in that manner?
It is working because of the time in which we are now.
Okay.
This is 21st century. I can't live like how my father used to live. They'll go to farm and bring everything. The woman is there. So now, women are rather sponsoring even their own weddings.
Okay.
Women are even earning more than the man.
Okay.
And some of the women they are the one holding their family.
Okay.
So, I would say this 21st century, come on. I don't believe in maybe man being the head. That's to me also. Anybody listening, that's to me. If I have, I have. If I don't have, I'm not going to kill myself because I want to put that title that I'm the head. And at the end, I'm going to lose my life. Like I'm going to die or something. Then what next?
You lose your head for being the head.
She is going to move on anyways.
Yeah.
So like, why not just sit down, talk to you, maybe your partner about it? Oh, this is what I have. I'm not going to kill myself because I don't have.
Okay, I hope you are not going to add that as part of the conversation.
What? No, she's talking. Let's
What I
talk.
have, I'm not going to kill myself because I don't have.
Of course not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
say
but
it like that.
I'm not going to say like that, but that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
going to
guess
kill my.
No, even if you say it's like that, is it not the truth?
It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
You can't
It's
kill
about
yourself.
time we get to know
You
that
see,
men are also human beings.
Okay.
They deserve
We
soft
know they are
life,
human beings.
just like how we also deserve soft
and you
life.
see now in our time, the women are even fighting more to work than the men now.
Okay.
So if you want to kill yourself, at the end you end up killing yourself, and the woman is going to move on with another person.
Like, I don't know why I would say a problem. Maybe I need a little bit of clarification. The way you keep saying, if you are going to kill yourself, it's not sitting in for me. Do you call doing everything possible to provide for your family killing yourself?
If I want to do something for my family, I'm not going to do it to kill myself.
Okay.
I'm doing it to get something. But if I go and I didn't get it, then why should I kill myself?
And what if she also didn't get?
Then
what happens to the family if, say, there are kids involved, or if it's just the two of you, there are bills to be paid and all that?
That is why,
then?
that's why I said from the beginning, we all come together. So anytime I'm not having, maybe she will be having some.
She is not having.
Then we will figure it out.
But you won't go out and do because there's nothing. By all means, I must bring something.
I'm not saying I'll not go out and do anything. I'll go out and do something. But let's just say, okay, I'm working. Let's say I'm carrying Kwonkwo. I went to Kwonkwo and I've worked.
Okay.
And that day they didn't pay me. Are you expecting me to beat my foreman and bring the money by force?
Okay.
It's all about communication. I have to call my partner, explain to her, oh, this is what went on, and that's why if you are going for a partner, you have to know what you want, so that even when you go out there and you are coming back, you know that, okay, I'm coming home to a woman that will maybe even comfort me, even if things didn't go the way I want it to go, and she will understand you in that. Like, they are not going to be happy or anything, but you just have to have an understanding partner. Not
someone that will make you feel like a failure because it didn't work.
No. Yeah, I get it from you won't kill yourself. You won't kill yourself. It's a legit language that you see a lot of men today are doing a whole lot or going extreme that they shouldn't have gone. If really they respected the partnership they had with their partner or with their wife. For instance, how do I have to give 100 when my wife can give maybe 50 and I can also give 50? So if I have to give 100 when my wife has the 50, then it means I have to do extra. And that extra is what is called killing yourself. You understand? Because if you didn't do that extra, your wife has the 50. Communication, agreement, or you can understand whatever it is, we agree. Today what I did could only bring me 50. My wife had 50. Even if my wife had the 70 and I got the 30, what is wrong with it?
It's okay.
Do you have to go extra? Because once I'm the man, I have to go and get the 100 and bring it. Even when it's detrimental to my health, even when it's detrimental to my peace of mind, even when it works against everything that is around me, I have to do it. All because I want to qualify for the title headship. Okay. You get it? Yeah, so if there is a communication between the couple and we understand that, okay, it's all on board, like they are saying, it works for them. Whatever you have in your pocket is on board. Whatever she has in the purse is on board. We share, we decide how we are going to split it or how we are going to do it. It works for them. You understand? Unlike being all this egoistic and being all this, I'm the man, I want to win the title of the headship and all that. So you go and do and you pipe, boom. And the woman will move on. So as your full runner, she will even get a husband. Between you, who is the leader? Who is leading the relationship? Between you, looking at how you are saying, if you do this, who is leading there?
You see, who is a leader? Or maybe, let me come to this. Like that thing we've been saying, say, the head. Fine. If you want to be the head, lead the way. If you want your wife to be sweeping every morning, why don't you start doing it? Okay. For her to say, this is what we can both, or this is what you are supposed to be doing, or this is what we both can be doing.
Okay.
If you want to lead somebody, like let's just say, if Ghana Blaster is going to play, and the captain of the team is not performing, how do you expect the rest to perform?
Okay.
Lead the way. If especially maybe let's just say if you know your wife is a lazy woman, or maybe she doesn't want to do anything. No, like I did do. I mean, be general. If you want somebody to be doing something for you, start doing it.
Okay.
And by doing that, maybe by doing that, she will realize that, oh, okay, he has been doing this. So maybe one day I can pretend to be sick she will start doing it without her even knowing that she is also doing it.
Okay.
That's how we live our life.
Okay.
They are both. I can see that. Okay, they are both. Like I don't have to go and call her because I think that she is the woman, so she should go and watch the ball.
Okay.
Before I came to this relationship, I be single guy. I watch ball, right? Didn't I fetch water?
Yeah, you were fetching water.
I did do everything on my own.
Okay.
So why can't I put that same energy into the relationship?
Okay.
We went to went to boarding school, boys and girls, and even some of the boys went to boys' school. Like the boys' school, like maybe like they're going to call the girls' school just to come and watch for them.
Okay.
So everything starts from there. I've been living my single life. So why can't I bring the same thing into the relationship and it will be 50-50?
Okay.
Bring what you have on the table. I bring what I have.
Okay.
Then we figure everything out. Okay, this is what I can do. This is what you also can do. So why not do it together than maybe putting the pressure on one person that, okay, I'm the head, so let me be the man. She has to be sweeping. I should be bringing the money every day. Like as you are saying, like maybe the man has to kill for the woman. No. If she can do the cooking, why not? If I can do the cooking, why not?
Okay.
If I can wash, why not? If she can wash, why not? Or maybe, okay, what if she cannot even cook at all?
Okay.
So are we not going to eat in the house? So I believe everything should be 50-50 than maybe saying it. Maybe the head and Charlie. I don't believe in that.
Diana, who is the leader according to the two? He is saying something. Is he telling the truth?
So we both lead.
But two captains can live in the same ship.
It happen.
Yeah, they can.
They say one person has to be a fool.
Yeah, one person has to be a fool.
Always.
But the thing is that if you talk to each other, you communicate.
That's all.
See, I don't tell Andrew, do this for me. No. When we wake up, he wakes up early. Okay. When we wake up, he has already woken up. He's in the kitchen putting something together for us to eat. I didn't tell him to go and do that.
Okay.
When we are coming to cook, he usually says that he likes my jollof, so I should keep cooking the jollof. And I keep saying, learn how to cook jollof so that I will rest from cooking jollof. There are things that we do that he doesn't ask me, do this for me, but I do it for him. I'm ironing something. What I wore today, I was ironing it. He said, oh, leave it, let me do it. Go and do your makeup. That's how we do things. Nobody has a gender-specific rules like, I'm a woman, so I'm supposed to do the womanly thing in the house. He's a man, so he's supposed to. Nah. So we both lead.
And Andrew, one question. So also, don't you think, this is theoretical, but don't you also think it's because currently you don't have the financial power to be able to take hold or to be able to put things, the whole relationship under your feet? That is why you are operating this way. So someday when the money comes and then you have it in excesses, you also decide, okay, I mean, I'm too big for this job. I'm too big to cook. I'm too big to wash my wife's dress, and I'm too big to iron for my wife and all that. Don't you think money will change this whole situation, this whole dynamics that you find yourself in?
Money will surely change things because you don't expect a rich man to be doing things poor. If I have the money, and maybe I used to wash with my hand. If I have the money, I'll buy a washing machine, right? So automatically things has changed. So but the thing is not going to change and affect the relationship.
Okay.
The money will rather have to change the relationship to be better.
So that the money will rather change the dynamics, not the relationship itself.
You see, I was poor. I was washing with my hands. So do you expect me now that I'm rich, I should be washing with my hand? Levels.
Unless you are stingy.
Yes.
You're one of those people who don't spend your own money.
So like people that have been saying, say, like when you have money, you change. Yes, I have to change.
You see signs.
But you have to change. But you don't have that to, you don't have to let that affect the relationship that you have with your partner.
Okay.
The money have to make things even easier for the both of you. Let's just say maybe my partner used to work from Teshi to Mungwa. and now that I'm rich, then I should expect her to work again. Money will definitely change things for us. So like money don't have to change things in a bad way, but rather in a good way.
Yeah, I've had a situation where somebody is telling the boyfriends, hey, Nancy, I say, what's the sound?
Oh, I will change.
At first when we were together, you were cooking for me, but ever since, Maliki, if you never cook for me, I missed your food. I missed the time that you cook for me to eat and all that.
See,
that is also a form of change.
You don't have to stop. Some of the things that you have to stop doing it. Like, you don't have money and you'll be working every day. That one, you have to stop it. But maybe cooking and those things. Those are the things that's I'm saying. Money have to change the things, but there are some specific things in the relationship you have to keep.
Hold on.
I can be rich, but that doesn't prevent me from not cooking.
Okay.
I can be rich, have my cooks, chefs in the house, but maybe once a while, I'll cook for my baby.
Aww.
You see? Once a while, you have to cook. Once a while, like you have to do things to just bring back old memories.
And to
spice up things. And even once a while, just park the car somewhere, walk from the Teshi to Nungwa. And even that one no go be poor man walking. It could be poor man jogging. Rich man just.
Rich man is trying to say he's jogging. Or Nantuke so exercise.
Yes, I see.
Hey, rich.
So that one here, if things are not going on well and money comes, definitely things are going to change.
But don't you also think that it's because of all this name calling, all this kind of saying, like being that word simp? Immediately I hear it in my heart. How can you call me simp? Yes. But don't you think it's because of that name call? That is why some men wouldn't make this statement that you are doing, or even pretend to do what you are doing. So even when they are poor, they don't have anything to offer the relationship. The woman is going up and down. They still want to think that their masculinity is enough to buy them that leeway.
And that's the thing. I don't like people that pretend. If I can do it, why pretend? When was that? I think a year ago. Like I was fetching what me normally I don't carry gallons. I fetch water.
With a gaba.
And they carry on for head.
Yeah.
And the woman will be like, where is she? She should be doing this thing. I'll be like, if I won't be. And she was like, I said, yeah, if I won't be.
Okay, just say, I want to be in
I just don't want to talk. like most of the time, like I used to run a banku and tilapia joint. So like I wake up early, I cook the banku myself, I spice everything. And she'll be like, why don't you let your woman be like,
who said that?
When
I go home,
relax. This is like I'll be the cool type for the relationship inside me. I don't take things.
I'm not confrontational.
Yeah. So I know, say, if I tell I'm Charlie, fire will come, and I want to keep peace around. So I just kept that to myself. I'll be like, woman, I've been doing this since I was a child. I know how to cook at the age of 7. I wash myself, I bath myself, I do everything. So like why can't I do it now? I used to live with my parents. I've been doing all that. So why can't I do it now that I'm alone?
Yeah, because being a man is a gift. You don't have to put yourself on the floor.
No.
Mind.
And she'll be like she has to be doing it. And I said to her plain, I said to her that is why you are looking like this. Oh yeah.
What's he looking like?
Stressed. And the man is not doing anything. Like the man is just there.
Okay.
At least, if you can talk to your man to at least help you with some things.
Are you trying? The
man is looking young. The woman is looking abroad. Yes. So imagine the man can even
get tired
because you are not even looking.
You are doing all the work. You are doing all.
And it's also the same women who are complaining. Those women who are suffering.
Do you know what they
say? Will be the same people complaining when they see other people doing.
The woman will be going through stressed, and the men will be looking good, and those same men will go to town and look and be cheating on them because their wife
is looking miserable. In Ukraine anymore,
And the thing is that because that is how they saw their parents be, like women like that.
I've seen that too,
growing
but
up.
it is the mindset.
Exactly.
No, I'm not even talking about the men. I get what you mean, right? The woman saw that her mother was doing all that, so she also is being raised.
It's all they know
To grow, and so the moment she's doing it and she sees that another woman is not doing it, you are not doing your womanhood right.
Sometimes
You are not
it's
being
jealousy.
a good woman.
It's just jealousy.
They didn't raise you well.
Sometimes
a whole lot
it's
of
just-
It's jealousy.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's jealousy. And sometimes too, they were taught that this is what it means. The way we are saying that for a man, claiming headship, it has to do with money or having
Provision.
money,
It has to be with provision.
and all that. It's the same way for a woman. Obapa, right? You're an obapa means that you're a woman who can be a homemaker. You can sit at home and do all the domestic work. Even if you are tired, don't complain.
Even if you are dying.
Why?
Keep quiet. Even when you are sick, do it. So like that is what they see for themselves as women. So if they see another woman who is not doing all that, they'll be like, "Are you even a woman? What you're bar? What shows that you're a woman?" You know, they even use it to insult you.
Yeah, that is men are scared of women taking over. But if you are scared of woman, or if you are scared of maybe your subordinate or whoever it is to take over, then you should ask yourself what you did to that person that you asked. Because if you treat her, if I treat you well and you take over, would you treat me badly? So whatever the situation is, that maybe they feel like if women take over, it's going to be chaos. So we have to protect our masculinity. We have to protect our position on the ladder. We have to protect. Then you have to ask yourself, what did you do to
And
women?
what would they do to you when they
What would
finally take over?
Exactly. Because if you did badly, they will do you badly.
Exactly.
You understand? So all these women are supposed to do this. I am happy about this conversation for one reason. That at a certain point, I felt like you were sounding like me on that podcast because of everything that I said.
I think that's why I had to question him properly so that he doesn't get any attacks.
Attack from who?
He doesn't even come online.
It's not-
They can
it's not-
attack him or tell them not to waste their energy. They should go and face people.
And the thing is
down.
that is how I am living my life, and it's
Exactly.
working for me.
That is your
the
truth.
thing is that even though it's working for you, someone is angry on your behalf.
That is
Down
what I
your
don't
head,
You
even
don't even
understand.
understand
Nobody
why
just
you're
go get
angry.
Get
See,
angry.
you just go get BP.
Yeah, you are
Just
getting
going
angry
die.
for me that I'm fine. For instance,
I'm
when
just
I
trying
said
to find
when I-
ways and means to keep my home safe and peaceful
Yeah.
for myself, not for you.
I remember somebody said that I'm saying all this to protect my food because it's my wife who is taking care of me.
I think the person has a valid point.
Yeah, because how can you come? Like they are surprised that a man will say that I don't want to be there. So because I don't want to be the head, if I come and brag here, maybe when I go home they won't give me food.
Yeah.
And
So,
It
me,
makes you wonder the kind of men they
bro,
follow.
me, I be somebody. I dey move to how the thing dey. If I'm doing all that and I'm not seeing any changes, or I'm doing all that and I'm not seeing something that maybe I can see, this thing can take me there, I will change.
exactly.
So you just have to read the room, know who you are with, live accordingly.
It's always about who you are with. 'Cause
Yes,
that's
not-
what matters more than anything.
Exactly. Who you are with.
If
See,
your partner is
you are now
on the
two.
same page, yeah.
You are now two. I used to fetch water for myself, 2 buckets. Now that we are 2, if I'm going to fetch the water, you shouldn't expect me to go and fetch 2. It should be 4 because we are now 2. Because that 2 is going to take me from morning to evening. I'm not living alone anymore. So if I have the chance to just go to fetch the water, why can't I fetch the 4 at once? Or like, are you expect me to go and fetch the 2 and ask her to also go and fetch the 2?
Exactly.
Probably.
Yeah, so like you said, it all depends on the partner and some people they just don't respect their partners enough to even know them.
Yeah.
You get it. For instance, see my wife. My wife is very loud. When I'm driving, now be bomb reckless to crash. She'll be the one to fight in the car. Unless she's not in the car, she'll be the first person to confront. And now I will. So whenever we go anywhere, she leads. I will just sit back. Madam, do your thing.
Live
and
your
she
life.
will do everything according
Live
to
your life
so
according
if I say
to-
that I don't want to be heard and you have problems with it, then you that have problem with it.
No, they should just
What's your
face their
problem?
own life.
Then the people will cook me
Or
power.
face their own family.
Hey, don't
I
Charlie.
don't know what their problem is.
Anyway, so as a couple cohabiting and everything that you've experienced, would you advise anybody who is in this situation, who wants to try this kind of situation, or if you have to advise somebody who is trying to explore this sort of living arrangement, what 2 major things will you tell the person to look out for?
I'm not going to advise anybody because what works for me might not work for you.
Okay.
The only thing I would say is just know that what we are doing here, I don't call it cohabitation. I call it trials.
Audition.
Because there are some things you have to see and just shut up. If you say it, it will break the two of you. Communication, respect is very important. Communication and respect. I think that's what is working for us.
Okay.
Because if you don't respect your partner, that is where the head and tails comes. Hey, I'm the head.
What's the head and tail?
The head and neck.
I know
Now it's the head and neck.
It's
Yeah.
neck. So most of them will be head and head. So respect and communication. It is not an advice to just do what will work for you.
Okay.
I am Yao. You are Kofi.
Exactly.
Things that work for Yao cannot work for Kofi. Maybe your woman is the cool type. You are the hot tempered one. Me, I be the cool type, so I go for somebody who will be hot.
Exactly.
If you be cool, you go take cool. Everything go be cool. I mean, the house should be balanced.
Yeah.
So just live your life.
Say something.
Okay.
Make sure you have your peace. Make nobody advise you. Advise yourself.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Then how about you?
No, don't take each other for granted. It may feel like there's no mystery or you've seen all there is to see, but just know that at a point you were chasing this particular person, and at the point you were being chased, you found this person chasing you interesting. So just try to maintain that interesting vibe. Don't take your partner for granted. They are human beings. The same way you feel is the same way they feel. Have some empathy. For me, when I want to do something, I ask myself, what would this other person feel? It doesn't necessarily have to be Andrew. It can just be about anybody. If you have empathy, you tend to do things that will benefit you and other people instead of benefiting only you. Yeah, so that's just the advice. And if it won't work for you, don't go and force it. Live your separate life. Let your partner be someone else. When you guys are ready to marry, you can marry because it's not for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where we draw the curtains down on today's episode of Chats and Chuckles. And like we said, whatever happened here is not an advice for anybody. It's two people coming here to share their story, to tell you the journey that they've been through. It doesn't mean it will work for you, and it doesn't also mean it won't work for you. But if you decide to take this as an advice and you want to go by that way, it's your own issue, or it's your own problem. Every challenge that you face, every problem that comes your way, you have to face it like the way you are, and not maybe think that, oh, these people said it or these people said it. At the end of the day, the bottom line is that what works for you is the whole thing. I don't want to be the head of my family.
I don't want to be the head either.
He also doesn't want to be the head of the family. You can call me simp, you can call me whatever. That is, yes, princess.
Even queen, they should add queen.
Yeah, they should add queen, and they should bring me pink lipstick or whatever they think I deserve. I don't want to be the head, and it's working for me fine. So if you, with all your masculinity and all the adrenaline draining on you, you don't feel like you can't be in a relationship where you are not the head, fine. I'm not coming to take your headship away from you. You will get a woman who will allow you to be the head.
Yeah.
You will get the man who also allow you to be submissive. So take it like that. And then stop bashing people for their choices.
Yeah.
Or stop insulting people for their choices because you think what is built already shouldn't be shaken. No, me not being the head doesn't affect any man's masculinity or doesn't affect any structure in the society. It's a personal choice. We are partners. We do things together. If she's doing left, I can do right. If she's also they can. And it's fine for them. It's peaceful. They are not married as you are saying. So people have to be married before they live together. But they've been living together and they've been at it and it's working for them. It doesn't mean you should go and try. It doesn't mean you should use your religious code and everything. Like you said, everybody
Don't
has
want
their...
to hear it.
Yeah, so this is the end of the show, and we thank you for following us up to this point. If you watch us on YouTube, subscribe. If you watch us on Facebook, kindly share and invite your friends to also come and hear the good news of cohabiting. Until we meet again next time, have a safe evening. Bye.
Bye.